to lead you through this special occasion at our university. Today is not just another day of the calendar. It is filled with wisdom, inspiration, and the promise of new beginnings. With your kind attention, let us move forward together into this beautiful program. There is a thought that I always touches my heart. Prayer is the key of the morning and bolt of the evening. When we bow our heads in the prayer, we are not asking God to change the world for us. We are asking Him to change us so that we can change the world. So I request Sri Vidya and Mohana Priya from BECSE to render the prayer.
महागणपतिं श्रीमहागणपतिं श्रीमहागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिम् महादेवसुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहविनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहविनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकाप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकाप्रियं महागणपतिं श्रीमहागणपतिं श्रीमहागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि.
Thank you, Sri Vidya and Mohana Priya, for your contribution towards the prayer. With that spirit, let us begin our program by invoking the divine blessings. I request the lamp of, the flame of the lamp reminds us of the hope, knowledge, and the journey from the darkness to the light. May this flame inspire us to shine brighter in our paths. So I request the guests to please lighten the lamp.
हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर
Every gathering feels warmer when we are officially welcomed. Now, it's my privilege to welcome Professor Dr. R. Vasant Kumar Mehta, sir, a respected Pro Vice Chancellor, sir. Dr. Mehta, sir, is an accomplished professional with more than 2 decades of experience in higher education and software development. Over the years, Sir has served in various important academic and leadership roles, from system analyst to assistant professor, associate professor, head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and also has training and placement officer. With a strong foundation in both education and technology, Dr. Mehta Sir has also contributed as a software architect, designing and developing innovative solutions. His journey beautifully combines academics, software engineering, and student development, making him not only a distinguished leader but also a mentor who inspires students like us. With a great respect, I now invite Professor Dr. R. Vasant Kumar Mehta, sir, to deliver his welcome address.
सदाशिव समारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमां अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरु परंपरां श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. Respected Vice Chancellor, dear faculty members, members from the industry, and dear students, today is a very nice day. It was meant to be a small function where we inaugurate a course, but it has become a mini industry meet. So we have several members from industry who are not here just for this one-off event. So each one on stage has been working with us for several years in putting together courses and various other programs to help the students. Typically, we keep talking about the gap between industry and academia. And the question remains, how is it to be solved? But the people you see on stage are people who are providing answers for this question over the many years. So I have great privilege in welcoming each one of them. I start with Mr. Kaushik. So Kaushik is the chief guest today, but he is not so much a guest because he is now part of our SESVMB family. So Kaushik Srinivasan is a CFA. He's the co-founder and EVP of eMudhra. So we have this great partnership now with eMudhra. In fact, I have a personal connect in the sense when I had this role in industry as a software architect, I worked on eMudhra's products, including the EM signer. So we integrated it for a client who used to lend microfinance to a lot of self-help groups, many of whom were women with very minimal literacy. And the product was so easy to use that they didn't find any difficulty in getting onboarded to the platform. So what really this entire digital public infra aims at is how do we make technology available, how do we reach it to the common man so that they are part of our economic growth story. In fact, the whole DPI highway that has been created in our country has enabled economic growth in such a way that anybody sitting in any remote corner of the country is able to sell a product not only within India but world over. And today, Kaushik was mentioning that we are not only Atmanirbhar as far as the technology is concerned, but the stack that we have, which is the open stack, is now being exported to several countries. A lot of other countries are showing interest in using our Aadhaar system and the other components for authentication and digital security as part of this. So it's indeed a very great occasion where for the first time we are launching this course on digital public infrastructure. So it is not only a course where we have some theoretical learning, it is also backed with industry standard solutions that eMudhra has come up with, which enables us to take these technologies as products to the masses. We also have Mrs. Lakshmi Kaushik, who is a prime driver of this entire initiative. So she has been meticulously following up. Sometimes I'm personally guilty of not answering her calls also, but she has relentlessly pursued and ensured that the entire relationship that we have with eMudhra is not a simple transactional one, but it goes beyond that and it becomes one where they are real partners with us in enabling great opportunities for our students. So they have hosted our students on industry visits, they have taken faculty members and shown them the entire depth of the tech stack that they are working with. And of course, the internships and the placements are something which are really useful for our students. So thank you and welcome to this occasion. We have MS Anand, CEO of SWAS Systems Private Limited. Gives me great pleasure to welcome Anand, and with him is Mr. Vijay Prasad Ramachandran, the CTO of SWAS. Many of you might be familiar with them because they are really what I call as personification of how to bridge the gap between industry and academia. Because in spite of being the CEO and CTO, they are here at our campus every week and they are handling sessions personally for the students. I don't think you will find that anywhere else, right? Where they really take the time and effort to come and teach the students. And I was just asking Anand, like, it's been 9 years now since we started this whole initiative. And to sustain something like this for a long time is great. And if you look at what Anand's greatness is, he not only takes our students, ultimately he sends them out of his organization as CEOs and whatnot, right? So that has been his contribution to our organization. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome him to this occasion. The next guest we have today is Sharath Golapalli. He's the Vice President of Broadridge. Of course, we are just starting to build the bridges with him, and he has come up with many proposals today. I hope Sharath will also turn into an Anand and Kaushik soon. And we have Tribhuvan, who is a young entrepreneur. He's the MD of Tripurari Quantum Solutions. So he's a man with immense energy, a lot of ideas. it is very, what to say, he's a viral guy. If you talk to him, you will not sleep that day because you will start thinking of, hey, can I do this product? Can I launch this idea? So that is a kind of vibe that he has. So he looks very calm and unassuming, but I think when you kickstart a conversation with him, it's very hard to not feel, influenced by him. So again, we are just starting our interactions with Tribhuvan, and I really hope we'll go a long way. He's in fact again been wanting to do something with the university, and today I hope this is a great occasion for all of us to get together. And with the launch of this course, we are getting into a very formal space where we can come up with many such initiatives where students can continuously upgrade their skills and become beyond industry ready. I think each one of you will go on to become a good entrepreneur and start off your own initiatives, because the kind of inputs we are getting from these industry leaders basically is helping you leapfrog. You don't have to really spend time and experiment. They are going to give you some ready-made solutions, and you can quickly add your own ideas and make it, really fabulous solutions. So again, I welcome you all to this great occasion, and I look forward to this program becoming a success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome. At this moment, I take the privilege and honor of inviting Professor G. Srinivasu, sir, our esteemed Vice Chancellor, a leader who always inspires us with his vision. Sir is a visionary leader who has dedicated his life to higher education, academic excellence, and the overall growth of students. Under his guidance, our university has made remarkable progress in academics, research, and collaborative initiatives. What truly inspires us as students is his belief that education is not just about classrooms and exams, but about preparing young minds to face real-world challenges with confidence. With deep respect, I now welcome Professor G. Srinivasu, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Most respected dignitaries on the dais. Today is a very auspicious day, being Friday, Sukravaram. It is the day of Lakshmi. So this program is inaugurated with the hands of Lakshmi and Srinivasan. So I think this is the auspicious beginning to travel many more years along with them. And other dignitaries on the dais, Anand sir, Sharad sir, and this Tribhuvan, Tripurari Solutions, his name is Tribhuvan. And other industrialists, it is better to call them well-wishers of this university, this institution. And today it is Shashti Tithi. Tithi is Shashti day. Shashti is the birthday of Lord Kumar Swami. So this entire program happened due to Kumar sir. So sir is very friendly, very young, very energetic by mind and actions. He is our academic council member, and in every meeting he suggests so many things, many new things he suggests, and how to connect with the economical world. That is BCom mainly is a core area, interested area, and for others also. And this eMudhra, actually the mudra means in Sanskrit, mudra is a symbol, of course certificate. Certification is called mudra. So with this mudra, the value of you, your value will be increased. It will be certifying you, you are more valuable than any others. So, it is in your hands that to make proper use of this program. This is value added course. That's why it is called a value added course. Like this, so many MOUs. In last week itself, we signed a MOU with BSc, and now this eMudhra. Many more opportunities are waiting for you students. You are really blessed by the Pujya Sri Shankaracharya Swamigal of our Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. So, don't waste your time, don't concentrate, don't spend your time with other things, fightings or something else. Be free, be cool-minded, forget all other things. Your life, 4 years, is for education and good skills only. Whatever small difficulties you face, don't concentrate on those things. All these are for you only. When you go out from this university, definitely you will be treated as a special person than other students. So, Swamijis are thinking day and night for your prosperity only, your future only. I thanks eMudhra officials and other officials, industrials also. We all invite all these dignitaries to come again and again and to give so many benefits to our students and travel with us for so many years. Thank you, sir. Namaste.
Thank you very much, sir, for guiding us with your inspiring words. As a gesture of heartfelt thanks, we are pleased to present memento to our honorable guests. I request VC sir to please present the memento. VC sir is honoring Mr. Kaushik Srinivasan, CFA, co-founder and EVP of eMudhra. Our Honorable VC is presenting the memento to Mr. M.S. Anand, CEO of SWAS Systems Private Limited. Our VC sir is presenting the memento to Mr. Vijay Prasad Ramachandran, CTO of SWAS. Our Honorable VC sir is presenting memento to Mr. Sarath Gollapalli, VP, Broadridge. Lakshmi Bai ma'am is presenting memento to Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you. The highlight of today's program is a chief guest. A person of achievement always brings not only experience but also a vision for the future. It is now my privilege to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Kaushik Srinivasan, CFA, co-founder and EVP of eMudhra. Mr. Kaushik Srinivasan is a highly accomplished professional in the field of finance and technology. With rich experience and global exposure, he has contributed significantly to the world of digital identity, security, and fintech solutions. His leadership at eMudhra, a pioneering company, has made a deep impact in building trust in the digital world. As students, we are truly inspired by achievers like him, who show us how passion, knowledge, and hard work can shape the future. With great honor, I now invite Mr. Kaushik Srinivasan, sir, to kindly share the words of wisdom. Sir, please.
Good afternoon, Vice Chancellor sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, students, faculty, and distinguished members on the dais from the industry. It's an absolute honor to be here today in front of all of you as we launch really the first of its kind certification program on digital public infrastructure, or DPI as we call it, in conjunction with Shri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Vishwa Mahavidyalaya. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of DPI that will shape not only your careers, the future of our nation, but possibly the future of other nations as well. I want to particularly emphasize on three themes. One is, what is digital transformation and what India has built in the form of DPI over the last 10 years. Two, this whole concept of Make in India, and Atmanirbharta or self-reliance. And in this context, our own journey on how we got involved in it and what scale we have achieved. And three, what it means for all of y'all who are sitting in the room as you sort of go through college education and as you really decide your future on what you should be doing. First, in the theme of this whole digital transformation and what India has accomplished over the last 10 years, if you see what we have built in technology is nothing short of phenomenal. And just to give you some context, we have brought almost 90 crore mobile users online. We have issued digital identity or Aadhaar to 140 crore. We do the largest eKYC, e-signatures on the planet, running in billions of transactions. We are the largest digital payment economy in the world, with the ability to even push online, real-time, high-value fund transfers at the lowest cost. So today you can send 1 crore instantly and the money hits the bank account of the other person. Nowhere else in the world is this possible. So I lived in the US, even to remit money as low as 15-20 lakh, it takes 2 days. In Europe, it takes 3 to 5 days. Here we are real-time. So that is the strength of the technology that we have built. So in many ways, we may be called an emerging economy, but in my mind, in terms of technology, we are better than several developed economies. So what you can do, today you can open a bank account online. Many of you would have done it already through Aadhaar. You can obtain a loan in India in 15-20 minutes, which was not possible several years back. It used to take weeks. You can open a broking account in 2-3 hours. I'm sure many of you would have opened a Zerodha broking account to trade in stock market. All of this would have not been possible if not for the foundation of what we call earlier India Stack, today what is known as Digital Public Infrastructure. So DPI is really a set of technology layers that includes Aadhaar as an identity and Aadhaar eKYC for online real-time identity verification, e-sign and e-stamping for signatures and entering into contracts online, UPI for payments, DigiLocker, and now even more add-on layers called account aggregator for banking, ONDC for digital commerce, OCEN for open credit enablement. So all pillars of foundation that likely, are likely to address the employment gap or the employability gap as Pro VC had outlined earlier. These are partly government, partly private, that work on a concept called layered innovation, where each innovation works on top of the other layer. Something similar to, for instance, how Uber or Ola work on top of Google Maps. So Aadhaar as a foundation, and then you can start building layers of technology above to solve for various business use cases. Another thing to note is in India, the government probably has been far more progressive in terms of adopting this technology to enable a presence-less, paperless society for all of us, more so than even private sector. For instance, income tax, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the GST are all completely paperless filings, whereas I heard that even banks are less than 10% digitized, right? So that's the potential or the opportunity in front of you as college students. I think this is a really pivotal moment in your life. We are seeing massive technology change and transformation. So you are entering education at a time when digital literacy and more importantly, artificial intelligence literacy is not just an advantage, but it's a necessity. So understanding this technology, leveraging DPI will be essential regardless of the career you choose. The second big theme that India has been pushing over the last several years, and more pronounced with the recent events going on in the world with respect to trade barriers, tariffs, etc., is this whole Make in India concept and self-reliance or Atmanirbharta. And this is where there is a huge potential in front of us. Even India as a domestic economy, we will be the third largest economy in the next 2-3 years, only US and China ahead of us, which means there is a large domestic market and opportunity. So it's no longer, people used to go to the US 10-15 years back because it was always the dream of people, should I go to the US? But India itself is a massive technology opportunity. So for students, as you think about figuring out what you do next, I would urge you to reconsider if you have thoughts of going abroad, because the land that you're in will present enormous opportunity over not just 10 years, but next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And what is interesting is the fact that every sector is getting reshaped by technology, and really DPI is an important bridge between technology and business use cases. And this is where, for instance, if you want to open a bank account, you need DPI. You need to buy an insurance policy, you need DPI. If you want to open a broking account, you need DPI. So whatever you do, there is an element of identity verification which is driven through Aadhaar. There is an element, and even now Face Auth, so you can just do an Aadhaar number and Face Auth, you can get verified online. To sign a contract, you need signatures, you need stamping, and to do payments, you need UPI. All online, real-time, instant. You don't need to go anywhere. You can sit at the comfort of your home and get things done. So really, this has been a pivotal moment for us, not just today, but over the last 10 years in terms of the journey we've built. And at eMudhra, our journey was really built on this foundation of being embedded in DPI. So in 2013, if you see, our revenue was roughly 8 crore. Our top line or revenue or sales numbers, if you call it, was 8 crore. In 2014, obviously, the government came, they changed many things, they introduced Aadhaar. In 2015, we got the opportunity to become the first licensed e-sign provider in the country. And in 2025, this year, we are a publicly listed company. We've guided the market that we'll do about 700 crore in top line. We have offices in 14 countries, clients in 35 countries, and selling products that are made in India, but selling to the world to enable presence-less, paperless transformation and helping bridge the cybersecurity gap. We've been profitable since day one. We have been completely bootstrapped. We did not have a single round of external capital until we went public in the year 2022. But this is really not what makes us proud. What makes me personally proud is the fact that today we serve some of the largest use cases on the planet. I'll give you some examples. We solve for authentication for State Bank of India's YONO platform, which has 13 crore users now, but likely to become 50 crores. And 50 crore users is more than the population of US, more than the population of Europe. We solve for cybersecurity for the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. And we solve for digital transformation for the Supreme Court and so many high courts. So what the reality is, many countries globally today need our technology. Everybody is trying to build this foundation. So as our neighboring country, and you know who is going and building physical public infrastructure, roads, ports, etc., in so many different parts of the world, India's contribution to the world via DPI is likely to be how many billion people we are able to bring out of poverty by enabling financial inclusion. And I sincerely hope that many of you in this room will be the ones doing it in the future. So what does this mean for all of you as you think about the future? We keep hearing, I think you guys keep hearing more, that industry keeps complaining about this whole employability gap as a key concern. I don't know if any of us, neither I or many of us sitting in the room, knew anything different from you when we graduated in this college. The industry, this employability gap, people have been highlighting for the last 30, 40 years. It's nothing new. But what I feel is if you have the knowledge of how DPI is implemented, I feel you will definitely have an edge. Whether you choose to join a bank, whether you choose to join an IT company or a fintech, you will already know the rails on which digital processes are built and how these digital processes ease our day-to-day interaction with even physical experiences, right? So that's the benefit of having understanding of DPI, which is why we kind of kept it simple from a course structure. It is really 3 modules. One is about key concepts, a bit of theory. Second is practical usage implementation of DPI. How do you hit Aadhaar API for verification and so on and so forth. And 3 is implementing a real world use case. Some examples we've given is how do you issue a 5-minute loan. So the Kirana store next door should ideally use this college's technology to obtain a 5-minute loan for their daily usage. Then you will know you've been successful in solving real world problems that are prevalent across the length and breadth of this beautiful country. But having said this, I also want to see if I can force some of you to think differently and sow a small spark of entrepreneurship. Because with DPI and AI, which is artificial intelligence coming together, you don't need 1,000 people to build a company. It can just be 5 of you vibe coding and solving an interesting use case that can become the next multi-million-dollar or even a billion-dollar startup. So if Zoho can do it from Tenkasi, or if we can do it from Bangalore and Salem, I think why not the next big startup from Yenathoor and Kanjipuram? So India is on the cusp of becoming a global powerhouse, and the theme of tomorrow is role of India as a product nation. So it's no longer okay to assume that services will be the natural path, but product and how do you really solve for the world probably is where the next big idea lies. So think different, think bold, and I really hope many of you are the ones that will build products that will reshape not only India's future, but the world's future. Thank you. Best of luck on your exciting journey ahead learning DPI and with your careers. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words about the course and motivating us. So we are honored to have with us Mr. M.S. Anand, the CEO of SWAS Systems Private Limited. Sir is a dynamic leader who has guided to become a trusted name in providing digital solutions and technology services. With his vision and leadership, SWAS has delivered innovative products that empower organizations and make technology more meaningful. We extend a warm welcome to Mr. Anand, sir. We would be delighted to hear a few words from you, sir.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Dignitaries on the dais and students. I'm very much aware of the courses here, the students, the capability. Last 9 years, many of you have joined SWAS. And definitely think that students from this university, they have been the backbone for our growth, right? And these initiatives definitely is helping at every step. So I'm happy that this is getting launched, because when I was thinking, the kind of opportunities, the kind of apps, the kind of ideas that you can build around this infrastructure is pretty high. And definitely, as you guys finish this course, I'm pretty sure you will be a lot more employable. I'm happy to look at some of you, because I can straight away think of a few ideas that we can explore, especially because he said it's also being explored by various other countries from an implementation standpoint. The conceptually, it is still the same. So which means it is going to be a very, very useful tool for students. And I hope that many of you kind of latch on to this opportunity to do the certification and understand what is happening in this infrastructure. Of course, look, AI and all that is different. These are all certain foundational infrastructure which is important for you guys to understand, learn, and do it. So I'm very happy if to consider and look at some of the students who finished this certification also, because I still feel we can build a lot more ideas and applications with this infrastructure. All the best again to the institute. Again, the university is coming out with very good opportunities like this. Please, you utilize it and use it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have with us Mr. Vijaya Prasad Ramachandran, the Chief Technology Officer of SWAS Systems Private Limited. With his deep expertise in technology and product development, sir has played a vital role in shaping cutting-edge solutions at SWAS. His passion for innovation and excellence continues to inspire many in the industry. A very warm welcome to Mr. Vijay Prasad Ramachandran, sir. It would be our privilege to listen to your words of wisdom, sir.
Chancellor sir, Pro-Vice Chancellor sir, all the professors and other industry friends. It's extremely nice to see such great courses are being actually launched. These courses go beyond the standard academic rigor. It is, these industry relevant courses that are going to help you down the lane. And it was extremely nice to hear the statistics of, the DPI that was shared. I did not know actually the latest numbers. It's just phenomenal to hear how much we as a, country have, moved on in the adoption of this layer. Now, as I heard the course and the course basically structure, it was very interesting because the course is moving along the theory and exposing you to the DPS and infrastructure, and also ending with certain extremely, real-time implementation. I also want all of you to understand that as AI and the, DPS and infrastructure grows, the need for secure infrastructure becomes extremely essential. I'm sure all of you are hearing about all the types of frauds and digital errors and everything else that is basically happening. It's always because of the younger folks and those people at home and the other people who do not have the necessary information about the area of security. So it is these courses that would help you to understand the foundation of how you should learn security in your everyday life, how you should learn this to be implemented in every single activity that you do. This is just, beyond apps or, beyond the IT. But when it basically, comes down to IT, the learning of hashing and encryption and the, PKI that runs behind these specific areas of actual DPI goes beyond just a few implementation, as he mentioned, across health, infra, government, defense, for IT projects, for any kind of infrastructure today. For example, AWS or Azure or actually, GCP, any implementation that you do, the fundamentals of knowing security is extremely important. So I'm going to request all of you to take this fantastic opportunity to enroll in your course. But when you are enrolling in the course, don't look at it just from understanding the course and what is being offered, but please ask those professors who are going to be helping down the course to learn beyond and understand the overall security as a very, very important concept. So with this, I wish all of you wonderful success, and very, very happy that this is being launched. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We are also privileged to welcome Mr. Sarath Kollapalli, Vice President at Broadridge. Sir is a respected leader in the financial technology space with extensive experience in driving innovation and digital transformation. His expertise has made a significant impact on shaping secure and scalable financial solutions at the global level. We extend a hearty welcome to Mr. Sarath Kollapalli, sir. We now request you, sir, to kindly share your reflections with us.
Good afternoon. And my sincere thanks to professors here and all the guests here, for it's a truly honor to me to be here. And when I was trying to understand what eMudhra is, I'm just now started learning this, and what I can clearly relate is as a true implementation of the digital transformation we are seeing today, as mentioned by Osik sir, right? We all would have heard of digital transformation, right? So I don't think there can be any better course than this today in the digital transformation world, because it means a lot to three kinds of people. One is to the business, how a business can grow, how they can make the things easier for them. That's what for the business. And what it means to the customers, the satisfaction, right? There's a customer satisfaction, retaining the customer is very important today. And satisfaction, of course, in India, when it comes to Aadhaar, like the way we get authenticated, how it is important today. You don't need to carry anything, you're just carrying with mobile. I don't know what money I have today. I am not even carrying my cards today. That's the level we have gone to. We are just doing the UPI payment today, right? And what it means to software engineers, that's what we are all doing, right? It means a lot to us. It means cybersecurity. It means DevOps. It means agile. It means product development. There are many things involved in this. What I'm trying to conclude here is digital transformation is something which has probably all wings in one place, if you really look at this from the product development perspective. And it also has AI, of course. Without AI, we cannot conclude anything today, right? So I always urge all of you to take this course very importantly and look at all the parts of this, understand it related to what you have been studying through your regular courses. Okay, that's what I would say. And also it's very important that, in the current changes that are happening in the industry, I've been in the industry for the last 23 years, working in the fintech organizations. I can clearly see that there is some gap between what industry is expecting today versus what actually, from the students are trying to understand, right? The reality is very important. I think these kind of courses definitely will help to bridge the gap and will definitely provide you more opportunities, and you're definitely going to play a key role in the country's development. That's very important at the end, okay? Thus, I'd like to conclude. Thank you for the opportunity once again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. We have with us Mr. Tribhuvan, the Managing Director of Tripura Quantum Solutions. Sir is a visionary entrepreneur who has leading achievements in the field of quantum solutions and modern technologies. His effort reflects innovation, leadership, and a forward-looking approach towards the technology's future. Let us all warmly welcome Mr. Tribhuvan, sir. We look forward to hearing your inspiring words, sir.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. To the respected dignitaries on the dais and to all my friends, to foresee is to win. And I think we just unveiled Chamber of Secrets. DPI is the course which is offered in only a handful of colleges to the entire India. And with us like having this facility to enable on DPI is not only helping the students to land in their desired jobs, but it also unlocks the potential of thinking far beyond a job seeker rather than an employee, but it is also employment creation. With right attention towards authentication and authorizing entities, anyone would be enabled to solve problems around us. Problems are not far from us, they are always around us. Like most of our communities are being suffered with a lot of problems which can be addressed with software, but they can only be enhanced with proper authentication and also enhanced security. And we must be really leveraging the opportunity provided to us by our eMudhra team and as well as our university in completely enhancing our education approach by implementing real solutions, achieving capstone projects, implementing proper authentication and authorization towards the solutions. We must also embrace the concept of open source, and as a student, you must start contributing to the open source community. India is really ahead of most of the countries in contributing towards open source. You must always be aware of what software programs India is offering. There is AI for Bharat, which is already providing large language models at a free of cost, which we can distill and maybe fine tune it to a particular use case suitable for our campus, and use the knowledge that we are procuring from DPI and integrate them together. So hopefully our university will bring some integration course as well as a value addition to us, so that students will be completely having the hands-on knowledge of expertise. Because even if we join in any organization, mastering this DPI concepts would be like tricky, like probably like 4 or 5 years down the line into the corporate sector. Then we will have chance to learn what DPI is. But you are really fortunate about this. So I really wish all the very best to you. Looking forward to collaborate with you all, and we could build something for this country, as our dignitaries have mentioned earlier. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Finally, we have with us Mrs. Lakshmi Kaushik, the CSR head of eMudhra. We look forward to hearing your inspiring words, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mine is not really a speech, but it is more a thanking. It's something that I wanted to appreciate. There have been certain faculty who've been working with us behind the scenes to ensure that this course is up and running, right? I would want to personally thank each one of them. We have our HOD, sir, Mr. Sendil, Ms. Saraswati, Ms. Balu, Ms. Preeti, Mr. Shankar, Mr. Jeevan, right, and Mr. Kannan. They have been working with us over the past 6 months to ensure that, we have come today and we're all sitting on the dais, right? Mr. VC, sir, Pro VC, sir, for giving us this opportunity. There's also 2 people missing, Mr. and Mrs. Chittur, who've also been, instrumental in helping us shape this course and get it to where we are. So thank you so much, ma'am. I didn't want to miss this, so it was the last 2 minutes addition to this. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very heart-melting for us. So next is our respected dignitaries, professors, and my dear friends. We now have reached the most awaited moment of today's function, the MOU document exchange and the launch of a new course on digital public infrastructure, the DPI. An MOU, or the Memorandum of Understanding, is not just a formal agreement. It is a bridge of collaboration, a commitment to work together, and a promise to create new opportunities. With this MOU, our university is stepping into a new era of partnerships that will enrich both academics and research. Thank you. Along this, we are proudly announcing that we have launched a course on DPI just a few seconds ago. Digital Public Infrastructure, the DPI, is considered the backbone of today's digital economy and governance. It powers secure digital identities, financial statements, systems, e-governance, and large-scale digital services that touch millions of lives every day. By introducing this course, our university is giving students like us the change to understand, explore, and contribute to the one of the most important developments shaping our nation and the world. This is not just a course launch, it is the launch of a vision where young minds will be trained to design, innovate, and lead in the digital era. As a student, I feel truly honored to witness this moment. Years from now, when we look back, we will remember that we were present on the day when our university took the bold step towards shaping the future of digital India and beyond. Finally, to conclude the day's proceedings, I take the privilege of introducing Professor Dr. K. Balachandran Sir, Director of the Center of Advanced Computing. Sir is a respected academician and administrator who has contributed immensely to the growth of our university through his leadership and vision. With his experience and dedication, he has been instrumental in shaping initiatives that combine education, research, and advanced computing technologies. Beyond his academic excellence, Sir has always been supportive to the students like me, encouraging us to aim higher and work towards meaningful achievements. With gratitude, I now invite Professor Dr. K. Balachandran Sir to deliver the vote of thanks.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vande Sadgurum Chandrashekaram. Jnanam Vijnanam Satete Yatra Karya Siddhihi. This has been inspired from the Bhagavad Gita, Sloka 7.2, verse 2. Where knowledge and engineering, which is an applied science, converge, success is an action is assured. Respected dignitaries, esteemed industry partners, faculty colleagues, and my dear students. It's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion, the inauguration of our eMudhra industry-led value-added program DPI. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our industry collaborators, Dr. Kaushik Srinivasan, the co-founder and EVP of eMudhra, Mrs. Lakshmi Kaushik, Mr. M.S. Anand, CEO of SWAS Systems, Mr. Vijay Prasad Ramachandran, CTO of SWAS, Mr. Sarath Golapalli, VP of Broadridge, and Mr. Tribhuvan, MD, Tripurari Quantum Solutions, for your enduring support, vision, and guiding us. Your presence today and your commitment to the bridging the academic learning with the real-world applications have opened transformative pathways for our students through internships, mentorships, and placements. Actually, if you look into the people who are sitting in the dais from the industry, they represent certain aspects for the students the moment they go out. When students go out, they require some kind of a stamping to show that they are capable. Probably the eMudhra team is giving that kind of a stamping for them to go and seek maybe a better placement outside or to even start their own entrepreneurial journey. The second one, it gives us SWAS, the breath to survive in the outside world. So we have got a representation from the SWAS, which is a breath. And third one we are having, we need to connect the academia with the industry. We need to have that bridge. So we have got a Broadridge, which connects the academia with the industry. And last one, wherever we go, we can't go in a linear path. We have to do a quantum jump. So we have a representations for the industries who are going to take you to that different level. And by giving you that additional, within the quoted mark, the value that you are going to hold in your resume. Then, to our leadership, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Sarvashri G. Srinivasa sir, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. K. Vasant Kumar Mehta, Dr. Senthil Kumar, the HOD of the Computer Science Engineering Department, Dr. Saraswati, the Program Coordinator, for taking this particular course to the students and also to help them to manage with the various activities. Thank you for your stewardship, direction, inspiration, motivation, and unwavering support in conceptualizing and launching this initiative. To the organizing team, your meticulous planning and seamless execution have made this event a great success. And to our students, your enthusiasm and readiness to embrace new learning paradigms gives this program its true purpose. Let this collaboration be the beginning of your sustained journey where academia and industry co-create knowledge, nurture talent, and build a future that's both competent and compassionate. Thank you once again, I remain.
Thank you, sir, for beautifully expressing gratitude on behalf of all of us. As a student standing here today, I feel proud and grateful that we were able to witness such an inspiring afternoon. On behalf of all my fellow students, I sincerely thank our respected dignitaries, faculty members, and distinguished guests for the presence and guidance. With this, we bring our formal program to a close by the national anthem. I request everybody to rise from their seats.
शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you all for joining us today.